And you, chicken noodle.
Nothing compares to you. Sinead O'Connor, 1990.
Fuck, you're old.
And here we go.
It's the comic book bullies.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
It's the comic book bullies.
You will bow down before me!
It's the comic book bullies.
Now I am the master.
It's the comic book bullies. It's the comic book bullies.
Welcome back to the Comic Book Bullies. Nurse New Bully. I'm your host, Leroy, a.k.a. Gordon Shumway from Planet Melmac, with my co-host.
All right. This is Eli, a.k.a. Chewbacca McCall.
There you go. That was a candy bar. I recognize that. All right. Now, my reference. Eli, did you get my reference?
Melmac. Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
about Alf.
Yeah,
Alf.
okay. I was trying to
Yes.
see how 80s you were. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I was about to pull your 80s card for a second.
Totally
Maybe you did that.
awesome.
All right. Reason I said it because, like I said, aliens were confirmed this week and nobody gives a shit. So, but we'll never talk about that. We got other shit to talk about.
Don't get me started. No,
We're not. Who's you gonna go past that? Yeah. And that being said, like I said, appreciate everybody that jumped in last week for our Barbenheimer review. Now Eli's on assignment for the next double feature, which will be Saw Patrol. So yeah, that would be on September 29th.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Hey, Jake's in the house.
Jake, what's going on? But still share this link out. So yeah, that's all we got to say. So yeah, like I said,
happened. Is that a thing?
Yeah, September 29th. It's going to be released on the same day. Saw and Paw Patrol for some reason. And people are trying to make it a thing, but I don't think the internet is like catching traction. Like, nah, we're not going to do it this time. You got it the first time. You're not going to get it the second time.
Yeah, sorry.
So, yeah. So, sorry about that. Anyway, moving on to the show. Like I said, we've got a bunch of media shows. You're going to jump into it. We're going to pay our respects. Like I said, a bunch of, whenever it happens, a celebrity dies, we try to do our best. We missed a few, Eli. I'll be honest with you. Some of them I was just like, I had to make a judgment call at the time. I'm like, do I want to talk about this or do I want to talk about Dragon Ball Z? Let's talk about Dragon Ball Z. So, anyway, so I want to say rest in peace to Sinead O'Connor. Like I said, Sinead O'Connor wasn't the biggest artist of all time, anything like that, but she did leave a mark. And she was actually culturally relevant. And how Fat T, finally you made it on time, Fat T. Normally you show up like 10 minutes into the show, it's like I made it, y'all. What y'all talking about? But anyway, we're here. We're talking about Sinead O'Connor. Let's talk about Sinead O'Connor. Like I said, Sinead O'Connor was a big deal in the 90s. She was like one of those up and coming artists from Ireland. Like I said, now the thing about artists in the 90s, you got famous because of your look. Your look is what made you. And her look, she had a bald head. That was her look. She had a bald head. And the thing was, that became popular for like a split second. Like it was like super popular for a while. I don't know why the bald head thing came out. You had
Alien 3.
Alien 3.
Yeah.
Demi Moore. G.I. Jane.
Right.
Can't wait to see you.
Jane,
know, it was popular back then. Will Smith will smack shut him right now, but still, but that's the thing. It was popular for like a hot second. And I'll even go on a limb. The reason I want to talk about this because I've been holding this. That joke from Deadpool when he called the Sinead O'Connor, nothing compares to you, that teenage Negasonic warhead, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
That thing. Now, the reason I always want to talk about Sinead O'Connor because I finally want to get something off my chest. Now, the main thing she's popular for is that she did a cover of a Prince song, Nothing Compares to You. That's the thing. It was a Prince song first. Now, bald heads, sex. Okay, here's the thing about bald heads. Bald heads is only sexy on a woman that's already sexy. Like Halle Berry can walk around with a bald head because Halle Berry is Halle Berry. But if you average, okay, you can't wear a bald head. That's that Uncle Fester, Elmer Fudd looking right there. You can't pull that off.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could shave my head, but I ain't fucking Luke Cage.
Right. Like I said, you got to be careful who you're doing with. You got to be that level of sexiness. Like you got to own that sexiness to go bald. So yeah.
Or The Rock. Yeah, I ain't The Rock.
What if you did just show up? You'd be like, "It's not The Rock."
Same hairdo as The Rock.
You're right. Leroy and The Rock. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, sexy bald heads. I want to talk about that.
Bald heads.
What were we talking about? Okay. Chime in, comment sexiest bald heads that you know. Anyway,
I don't know. Since we on the subject, some of them Dora Milaje, woo.
They can rock it, but the things at the same time, they can rock it with hair. Because some of those chicks, I saw them in the other shows, also like Arrow and shit like that. And before I even knew they were there, I was like, man, she's sexy as fuck. But she shaves her head. Okay, she's just a sexy as fuck chick with a bald head. She's still sexy as fuck, so.
And maybe it's the outfits and the fact that they're whooping
the outfit,
some
ass, the whole thing. It works. It works. That's all.
I'm saying she kicks high. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, like I said, if you a sexy chick, shave your head. Let us know when we'll see. My mom's been killing a bald head. Love it.
Man,
can you show a pic of your mom, Jake? Just
for
research purposes.
My man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read mom. No, not
my mom.
I read mom. That's what I was thinking. What we talking about? Let's get back on subject. Yeah, but Howie has been rocking the ball head.
Yeah, he's trying to pimp off his mom, man. Make him be Jake's new dad, Leroy.
Right. Stepdad, Jake's stepdad and The Rock, What are we talking about? Anyway, back to Sinead O'Connor. Deal or no deal.
Howie Mandel.
No. Deal or no deal. No, Howie Mandel is older than Deal or no deal.
Yeah.
We know Howie Mandel from Saint Elsewhere,
Yeah.
We know Howie
Walk
Mandel.
like a man, you know what I'm saying?
Bobby's World, all that shit,
We're old, yo.
We're old as fuck. That's why we make those references like that. But what are we talking about? Sinead O'Connor. Okay, reason I want to talk about Sinead O'Connor because I finally got something off my chest. She did a cover of the Prince song that compares to you. However, in my opinion, her version was better. Normally, you couldn't say that. You couldn't say that normally. We're like, how dare you blaspheme? Like I just said, her version was better than Prince's version. Yes, I know Prince is the GOAT and also like that. I'm just saying her version was better than Prince's version. That's the only time I ever say that, but I said it. So that being said, what do we got here? I'm sorry. She can't pull it off. She's trying, but she can't. I like her better. It's a Doja Cat's a whole thing. We're not gonna talk about Doja Cat. What the fuck is with y'all and Doja Cat, man? How you gonna post Doja Cat at the same time? Personally, I'm not liking the Doja Cat bald head look. I like the look before, but that's okay. We're gonna talk about that. But compared to other chicks, she can rock the bald head, but I'd rather she have hair.
What was can't remember her name. Kanye's old lady.
Yes, Amber Heard. But that's the thing.
Not Amber Heard.
But yes, look at Amber Heard. Look at Amber
Not
Heard.
Amber Heard. Not Amber Rose.
Amber Rose, not Amber Rose. We're gonna get canceled. Amber Rose. Yes, but look at Amber Rose. I wish I had a picture of Amber Rose right now. You'd be like, yes, she can rock the head, but at the same time, you can cut her head off and she'll be sexy as fuck.
We're going dark tonight, man.
Okay, let's not. Let's talk about Sinead O'Connor.
We're going to places, yo.
I'm just saying. Was she popular? Ripping the yeah. Thank you, Jake. Get me back on subject, Jake. Thank you. That's what I was trying to get to. I was trying to get to that point that yes, that's what, because she was high for popular, like I said, sexy bald head. She was rocking sexy bald head. But when she went on SNL, Saturday Night Live, she went on there doing a live performance and ripped up a picture of the Pope. And she said, beware of the real enemy, or the real enemy is out there. Something like that. Basically, she was trying to bring attention to, sexual abuse and, child abuse in the Catholic Church. But when she did that on Saturday Night Live, where they can't bleep it, can't blur it out, can't stop it, she's basically like one of the first artists to get canceled. So when it happened, she was done. She was out of it. Nobody wanted to touch her.
She was one of the few artists that can't go on SNL anymore.
Martin Lawrence is another artist that can't go on SNL for some reason. Martin Lawrence.
Oh, really?
He was banned from SNL, for some reason.
I think the first ones to ever do it was the band Fear, the punk band Fear.
Yeah.
Because Jim Belushi was a big punk rock fan. He invited the band to play, and then they invited a bunch of punk rockers, and they fucked up you can watch it on YouTube, but they got banned. A bunch of
all this stuff is live. You can't bleep it. Kanye's
Rage
banned
Against
also,
the Machine.
but of course he is.
Yeah, a few bands got banned from SNL. Yeah.
So yeah. And Kanye, of course, but you knew that. What else? Yeah, so that's the thing. So when it happened, she got banned from SNL, and it wasn't just SNL. She just got canceled just overall because the news just got out there, and nobody wanted to touch her. You know, so all the sponsors, also like that, concerts, people ripping up, burning her CDs, on TV and stuff like that. It got really bad for her. That's why a lot of people saying when she did die, they were like, "Where the fuck were y'all when she was alive?" Y'all abandoned her and turned your back on when she did this, but now y'all want to act like y'all his biggest fan, and But so that's the thing. That's all I want to talk about her. She stood her ground, stood for what she talking about, brought attention to it. Funny thing is, years later, they made an Oscar-winning movie that talked about the same subject, But
yeah,
that's the thing. But she was like one of the first ones to like really voice her opinion on that situation. So that's why I want to say rest in peace to sexy bald head Sinead O'Connor. So
good journey.
G.I. Jane, can't wait to see you. That being said, let's move on to the next part of the podcast. Now, like I said, I saw a TV show. Eli hadn't watched it yet, but it was in its conclusion. We haven't been talking about it for a while because other stuff I want to talk about, but we'll talk about it now to see where it goes. So we're going to talk about Secret Invasion, episode 6. Just briefly, we're not going to just dig deep into anything like that. I just want to just bring some things to fruition that just caught my attention. Just want to talk about it. Is this the thing? Yeah, this thing. Okay. So, yeah, so Secret Invasion, everything that I said was going to happen, Eli, happened. So, no cheeseburger for me. I do want to say this. Yeah. I do want to say this, that overall, me personally, I like this show. I like this show overall. It was the point of the show was to be entertaining. I was entertained. I enjoyed it while it was on. And as far as I'm concerned, that's what a show is supposed to do. It's supposed to entertain you. So if it, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people are shitting on this show. They have issues with this show, have problems with this show. None of them are listing what their problems and the issues with the show is, though. They're just saying they don't like the show. The show sucks. I guess they wanted more Avengers in a Nick Fury show, I guess. I don't know. Whatever it is.
They're always bitching about some shit.
Yeah, but normally they're clearer on what they're bitching about. Now they're just bitching just to bitch. Just like, oh, the MCU is dead and all shit like that. Oh, matter of fact, the thumbnail is the MCU is dead. So, just in case anybody asks.
What happened?
The thumbnail on the podcast. The MCU is dead. Anyway, that's the one we're doing right now. So, yeah.
I don't know these things.
I kind of like to spring it on you at the last minute. Did it mess up the timeline for the movies, though? Not really. No. Not that I know of. But one of the main things, like I said, basically the ending of it is that the chick, the Game of Thrones chick, she became the most powerful chick in the MCU, like all together.
Super Skrull? I heard a Super Skrull showed up. That's all I know.
Well, a Super Skrull was already in the show, but she became another Super Skrull to fight that Super Skrull, kill that Super Skrull. Now she's the Super Skrull. But the thing is, the way she became Super Skrull is that she has all the DNA of everybody that fought in Endgame. Like everybody, not just the Avengers, the bad guys too, and the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Doctor Strange, and all those people like that. So,
well, holy shit, why isn't she the new baddie then? What's all this Kang shit?
No. Well, she's a good guy. That's the thing. She's a good guy.
Oh,
so, yeah. So she's on the side of the.
Well, then
Angels.
she can fuck Kang up then.
She can fuck Kang. Well, just keep her away from Kang. That's what they're gonna do. So yeah. So, but yeah, she's got all the power. She's got the power of the Colosseum. That no-nose dude with the magic power. She got his power. She got Mantis powers, Drax powers.
Basically, that was fucking Magneto. He was basically a Magneto.
Basically Magneto, yeah, but he could just toss everything. She's got Thanos powers, Hulk powers, Scarlet Witch powers. She can do everything. She Groot powers. She got everything.
Well, yeah. If she's Scarlet Witch, then fuck it.
She's everything. She is the most powerful character in the MCU right now. Like nobody can stop her. So I'm like, damn. So that's one thing about that. And I was just like, damn. So now they made her the most powerful chicken ever. And it kind of like minimizes Super Skrull because like I said, I'm an old head. I like the comics. So I'm kind of, now that she's the most powerful being in the Marvel universe, it kind of defeats the purpose of actually putting the real Super Skrull in the comics. Like in the comics, there's not like a line of Super Skrull, just a bunch of people calling himself Super Skrull. There's one Super Skrull, Klurt. That's his name, Klurt. He is like the number one soldier that made him Super Skrull. He had Fantastic Four powers. But now that she has every power ever, it kind of makes him pointless. So you're not going to have
before the Fantastic Four movie, yeah.
Yeah, you mean you can have a Fantastic Four movie, but you can't have the Fantastic Four Super Skrull because it kind of makes him pointless, you know.
Well,
so that's my whole thing.
Gotta dust off Mole Man.
They got to use Mole Man now. That's all they got left. And like I said, and I got a problem with her, like the Game of Thrones chick. I mean, like I said, she was cool in the show. Like I said, I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't know her like that. For her to be the most powerful person ever, only thing I know her from is Solo, and I loved her in Solo. Matter of fact, I fell in love with her in Solo. When I saw Solo, I was just like, okay, I get it, I understand.
I just rewatched Solo because I read the book. Yes, that's how dumb I am. I'm a tool. I read a Star Wars movie that I didn't like. I read the book. I read the book of the movie that I didn't like.
Okay, so are you? Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. The book was better.
Well, the book had extra scenes.
Okay.
So I should make a post about it and then piss people off. What? You didn't like Solo? Oh my God.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of another Star Wars sucks comment. They're just gonna throw it on the pile with everything else. So it might get lost in the sauce,
It had scenes. Well, it was my thing with the movies. I wish it had more of certain things. And the book kind of is just an adaptation of the movie, but it did have a few extra scenes in it that I did appreciate.
So the book was better. There you go. Okay, I got you to say it.
No, because I liked hearing. I couldn't hear it.
But you can imagine it, theater of the mind.
You know what I mean? Like, some things are just cool, like especially Star Wars stuff, especially the flying around shit.
The John Williams score and everything.
Yeah, you want to see the ships flying. The Kessel Run just don't hit hard in the book like it did in the movie. But yeah. Anyways, back to Super Skrull
back to Super Skrull. One more thing about that Game of Thrones chick that was in Solo. That dude, Solo. He was in Oppenheimer.
Was he?
Yeah.
He was in Cocaine Bear.
He was in Cocaine Bear. The guy's a good actor. Everybody shits on him, but he actually is a good actor. Eli knows how to read.
Books without pictures, yo.
I like so that shit was dope to me. Fat T, it's just me and you. That's all. Just we the only ones. Everybody else hates it. And so, but yeah, that's all I got to say. Oh, and another thing that happened in there. What else? Where is it? I can't find it. I think I found it. What is this? That Rhodey. Okay, his scroll. We already knew that.
He's a Skrull?
Yeah. We
was
knew
he a Skrull from like the beginning, or was he a Skrull from?
Well, that's the question. That's the question. We don't know. The reason we don't know is because the director said that Rhodey might have been a Skrull back in Civil War, because like at the end of the thing, he's wearing like his hospital gown, the same when he wore Civil War. So when he said that, that's what he said. Then the fans came out the woodwork and said, no, he wasn't. That's wrong. That's bullshit. So the fans are bullying him and telling him how to write his story. So that's what's going on right now. So that's fandom for you. So now he's walking back his comments like, oh yeah, you're right. That wasn't super. It's y'all got to just let this shit go, man. Just whatever it is, just let it be. That's the thing. Y'all complain about this shit so much, and y'all want everything to be comic accurate, but you really don't want everything to be comic accurate, because you complaining about a nobody character like Rhodey who was barely in any of these movies, and just one guy that was turned into Super Skrull. You couldn't handle if Elektra shows up and was a Super Skrull and been a Super Skrull for like years and shit like that, or Ant-Man and Spider-Woman and Black Bolt and all these
what they wanted. You know what they really wanted? They wanted Robert Downey Jr. back.
I believe that.
That's what they wanted. They wanted him back, and it turns out the Iron Man that died was a Skrull or something like that. That wasn't the real one that died. Here's the real one that died, or some shit.
Some way to write him back in.
Yeah. That's what they really wanted. They wanted original, like I said, like you said, they wanted Avengers to show up. So they wanted Cap, Iron Man, somebody old to show back up.
Right. I gotta be honest with you.
Since Rhodey wasn't good enough.
Right. I gotta be honest with you. Y'all gotta let that shit go. Robert Downey Jr., they not coming back. They're done. Because Disney don't want to pay him, and half the time they're done with this shit. They was in this shit for 10 years. They want to move on to do other shit. They don't want to play Iron Man in their 80s. Maybe they do. Maybe they'll come back. But as of right now, they want to do other shit right now. So y'all gotta let that shit go and just be done with it. So that's my thing. But like I said, that's how I felt about Secret Invasion. It was a good show. It was an entertaining show. Best show of ever? No, but that's like I said, that's the internet for you. The internet is binary, ones and zeros. Best show ever, worst show ever. Nothing in between. So that's why everybody just shitting on it. The MCU is dead. This show killed the MCU. Like, really? Like, come on, man. There's been worse shows than this. That being said, I do want to name some better shows than this one that pretty much do the exact same thing. It's just rip off Secret Invasion. But let's see what we got. Yes, was 6 episodes enough? Enough for me. I mean, like, I'm done with it now. Maybe that's a complaint for other people. They wish these shows long, and it does feel like that Disney is trying to have the cake and eat it too. But at the end of the day, I do feel like one of the biggest complaints with these Disney Plus shows that 6 shows isn't enough. They want it to be like a movie and a TV show, but kind of do either one. Yeah.
It's like 6 episodes at what? Maybe under an hour is almost like a mini extended cut of a movie.
Right. Which is what they're trying to do, but not trying to do.
Yeah.
Because these, I think, like the last 2 or 3 episodes of Secret Invasion, I think they were like 30 minutes or 35 minutes or shit like that, So it's like Disney has to pick a lane. They can't do both. You're either going to be a movie or you're going to be a TV show. You can't do both because that is a legitimate concern that is pissing people off. Because I know that pissed me off with Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel felt like it needed to be a longer TV show, and by the time it finally got going, done. That's it. Like, damn. Okay. Especially as they were like throwing
it's
so
weird
much
because
shit.
The MCU, the movies base themselves off of episodic TV.
Yeah.
And that's what got us all into them. That's what back, 7 years ago when we needed to see every MCU movie.
Right. But at the same time, look at the actors they have signing on, like Samuel Jackson and even Jeremy Renner. They don't want to sign these guys. I mean, these guys don't want to sign to do 13 episodes or 24 episodes and shit like that, like a real TV season do. They want to do 6 and get out. Get in, get out. That's all they want to do. Because they are expensive. Like I said, this show was $212 million to make some shit like that, like twice as much as Game of Thrones, some shit like that. Well, I mean, you got Samuel Jackson. How much you think that went to him? So, I mean, that's kind of the cost of doing business. So, but they need to figure something out. Like I said, I'm enjoying the shit. I haven't had a problem, honestly, with any MCU show yet. They haven't been the greatest, but every time they came on, I have been entertained. I'm like, okay, something to watch. Move on, and that's it. But everybody else acting like it's just the worst thing ever. Dumpster fire throwing, tomatoes at TV and shit like that to come on. Like, it's not that bad, man. It's entertaining. Now, was this show slower paced than other MCU shows? It was. And I feel like that was by design. Like I said, it's a Nick Fury spy thriller. There's not supposed to be action on action on action. I don't know what you was expecting. If you was expecting that, then you set yourself up for failure. That's all I got to say. That being said, if you're looking for this type of show, but wanted a better type of show than that, because I'm going to give you 3 shows that were better than
Pennyworth?
this one do the same thing.
Is Pennyworth one of them?
Well, it didn't do what this did, even though it was technically a spy thriller type show.
I suppose, yeah.
But I mean like secret invasion, like basically doing the same secret invasion type thing. First off, like I said, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, second season, which is pretty much a 1v1 adaptation of the Secret Invasion comic. So if you don't want to read the comic, if you don't want to read, watch the cartoon. It's damn near the same thing.
Who's it? Cliff hates people who do that. You just watch the cartoons and not read the comics.
Cartoon boys. He loves saying this shit. Andor was a better example of this. Yes.
I don't know.
I guess. I'll let Eli speak on that.
Did you watch Andor?
Did I watch it?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, Andor didn't have clones and shit.
Right. It's like completely different shows. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about shows that like follow, basically just rip off Secret Invasion comic. Like I said, we talk about that. We talk about Peacemaker, which was honestly a better Secret Invasion show than Secret Invasion.
I suppose, yeah.
Eli, you'll be surprised how many people have not seen Peacemaker.
Well, it's on HBO, man.
I know. Like, it's people just have not watched that show. Please watch Peacemaker. It is a great show. It really is.
It is. It's awesome. It's one of the coolest shit that I've like. DC, has been killing it.
Right.
Lately.
I know people hate DC. You just say DC, they go, eh. No, this was awesome. It really was.
Yeah.
And it was done by James Gunn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the best things to come out of DC in a decade, maybe. Shit, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah.
And also Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, I told you this from the beginning, Eli. Secret Invasion was not going to be better than Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 4. Now, I'm not saying watch all 7 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not saying that. Just season 4. Just season 4. That's it. It is a better Secret Invasions than Secret Invasion, because basically what they do instead of scrolls, it was killer robots, LMD, shit like that. This one is seen when they walk in on it and they find like 100 clones of Quake, because the robots are cloned already and they've swapped out and they don't know which one is real. No, she's in one of them. The robots are in there trying to find her and kill her, and she's in there hiding, and they don't know. Then the robots don't know which one she is. Awesome scene. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but like I said, just watch it. Awesome. Ghost Rider's in it. So there you go.
I did watch the season with Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I don't know how else to sell you on it. Just watch it. That's it. It's better than Secret Invasion. Matter of fact, I would have gave Secret Invasion a higher rating.
Robbie Reyes
was in it.
Oh, you know what I was watching? I didn't finish it though because I was fucking around doing shit. There's a fan. It just got released this weekend. A fan film. Not bad. It is a fan film, so don't go. These CGI sucks. No, it's a fan film. It was Blade versus Ghost Rider.
Is it like that Bat in the Sun?
Basically, kind of like that. It was like one of those, and it wasn't for a fan film. It wasn't that bad. It was I was gonna, and it had Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That was her first name, the Vigilante.
Vigilante.
Why do you need what? That man, you just went off script with that one, Fatty.
He's talking about Vigilante, the character.
Yeah, I guess the guy that was on Peacemaker, like, why would you need a game of him? But I guess he just shoot him up, dude. That's all he is. You just skin, just swap, just make us Call of Duty skin them, just call it a day. Fortnite skin, whatever. Oh, yeah. That being said, what else we got here? Oh, so like I said, those are 3 shows we gave you the better Secret Invasion, even though I did like Secret Invasion. I think it was a bad show. Everybody else hates it, but the internet gonna internet. I didn't look up why people didn't hate it. Honestly, I don't really care at this point. I liked it. Like what you like. Everybody move on. Yeah.
Yeah. Like what you like. Don't like it. Don't watch it.
Yeah. That being said, since they have made the Game of Thrones chick the most powerful being in all of reality, we have to do a comparison. So in a versus fight, who wins? Super Skrull Game of Thrones chick versus
versus Super Skrull?
So Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct Goku Kaioken times 20. Who wins? We need to know. I'm going to put a poll up. I want you guys to vote on it and let me know who wins. Eli, the internet's going to eat itself alive because I said that anybody can beat Goku. And how dare you say a girl can beat Goku? So we're going to get those comments.
I'm just saying. Now, Super Saiyan.
Right.
Doesn't that require... We're gonna solve it right now. We're answering.
Right. Look at Eli digging into the lore of Dragon Ball Z.
So doesn't that require the energy of a star?
No.
Like the sun?
No, it doesn't.
Or a planet?
No.
Okay. Well,
all it requires you to want to be it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like some Superman shit where he needed like the power of the sun or a star or whatever. And then because I was saying she could just absorb that shit then.
She could. Because she's got Captain Marvel power, so yeah, she can do this shit.
She's got that. She's got Scarlet Witch powers.
Yeah, so Eli got Game of Thrones chick. There you go. Game of Thrones chick can beat Goku. Eli said it. There you go.
But you said her Super Saiyan powers aren't absorbed by the sun. Like, could she still theoretically absorb her?
Absorb his power. If she got Captain Marvel power, she can.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you said it.
No. There you go. Okay, so we saying Game of Thrones super chick from Game of Thrones can beat Goku. There we go. All right. I'm posting this shit tomorrow. I'm just letting you know that. Let me say that move on to the next part of the podcast. We're gonna talk about Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn season 4. Now, for those people that haven't seen Harley Quinn, do not give me that bullshit about it's not for me. It's good. No, it is for you. This show is for you. Trust me. You will love this show because the show is awesome. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's just a great show.
And you know what? It's woke as fuck.
And the show makes fun of that shit also. That's what I love about it. Like they had those 2 dudes. They had that one dude that had the release of Snyder Cut show shirt on.
Or just all the guys when Poison Ivy walks into the boardroom at the Legion of Doom and all that.
That is a Reddit board. They knew what the fuck they were doing.
That was so hilarious.
I didn't say Game of Thrones chick could beat Goku, but Jake said it. Oh yeah. Okay. So, like I said, if anybody watched the show is awesome. Watch from the beginning, first season, and watch all the way up to the end. And honestly, the last 3 episodes might have been my favorite episodes so far. And I keep saying it about the show because every episode gets better.
Like I said, I just said DC is killing it.
Yeah.
And I threw this on, and with in a minute, I was already laughing my ass off.
Yeah, it was so many jokes that were and Primal Joint. I don't know who Primal.
Oh, Prime. That's the guy who did Samurai Jack. That's his dinosaur caveman show. Oh. It's not bad. I've watched some episodes. I haven't finished it, but what I've seen is pretty cool.
Okay. And like I said, the main thing I want to talk about for the Harley Quinn show is if you haven't seen episode 4, or season 4, then you're going to see a character called Snowflame on there. And yes, Snowflame is a real character. Matter of fact, we have reviewed some comics with him on here. So what is his powers? His powers is he gets super strength by snorting cocaine. That's his power. So I don't know what to tell you. So the fact is, I don't understand what took Harley Quinn so long to get him on the show, because he was made for Harley Quinn show, So now they have on it. He was heavily featured. He's gonna be a fan favorite. I can see it now because Snowflame is a fan favorite whenever he shows up in the comics. Like when he showed up teaming up with Catwoman, he was like, "Catwoman, you want to bump?" He was like, "No, I'm good."
Well, that's what the show does. It takes obscure characters and make them funny, as Kite Man and
right. I thought Conor McKean was going to be a bigger deal, but he didn't really become a bigger deal. It was okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but the whole it's not. I mean, the first couple seasons they were just deconstructing Batman lore. Now they're just moving on to just DC, just deconstructing DC, and it's
to go after everybody with DC. So, Talia Ghul's on the show. Talia Ghul's hilarious. So then it took us so long to get here. The funny thing was she walked into Wayne Man and saw all the robbers, shit like that. She's like, which one is Damien? She didn't even know. I'm right here, mother. Damn, didn't you have diapers last time I saw you? Damn. A terrible mother, man. But
man. At the beginning, what'd she say? Does the bat signal not work during the day?
Right.
It's so stupid.
Oh man. So yes, please watch the show. It's hilarious. Oh, now we're gonna move on to the next part of the podcast. We're gonna move to the video game section, and I'm gonna let Eli take care of this because he watched the show, and technically it qualifies for the video game section. So it
is. It used to be it was a video game.
Yeah,
this is a video game adaptation.
Yep.
I even prepared a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. I'm gonna step back. I said, no. You got it. No.
Okay.
What about My Adventure Superman? It's cool.
That's all right.
It's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't dislike it.
Yeah. When it's on, it's on.
Superman. Yeah, I'm digging all the Superman shit lately. So
yeah.
So yes, Twisted Metal. You watched this, right?
I watched the whole thing.
Cool.
All 10 episodes.
So this is the new series on Peacock, Twisted Metal, based on the video game. I haven't played the video game in a couple decades. It might have been PS1 or 2.
Never played the video game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never played it. And I know I'm supposed to be this connoisseur and play everything. Never play. It never interests me. But however, I did have a friend that was obsessed with these games. You got to play Twisted Metal. You got to play Twisted Metal. I'm like, whatever.
Well, it's like Street Fighter with cars. Cars with weapons.
It's kind of like our generation's version of Rocket League. Rocket League for not pussies. Sorry about that, but for 10-year-olds, it's basically the same thing, but
yeah, but I mean, I always play 2 players, where you can go head to head and try to, you're basically in souped up cars with weapons and shit, and you try to destroy the other cars on the road.
I didn't know the game was made by the same guy that made God of War, the first God of War game.
Yeah, it's like Grand Theft Auto, only your car has missiles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Playing the video games, I never really knew the story or the
And you know what,
plot.
my friend, that's what he loved about these games, the story.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't even really care about the actual game. You know, he was pretty good at it. But the story is what got him. Like, you got to play the game for the story. That's what it was. So
yeah, I never really. I mean, I had a vague, I got the gist of it.
Mhm.
Just a vague understanding that it was like a dystopian future, kind of like Mad Max. It's basically Mad Max. A dystopian future where people in cars with weapons are trying to kill each other for supplies and shit. And that's what this show is. Anthony Mackie, he's a delivery driver in a dystopian post-apocalyptic America, and he drives between towns delivering different supplies, to different towns, and along the way he's got to fight marauding, people on the outside trying to get the stuff he's delivering, and in this first season, he gets hired by what's her face, Nev Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell. Yeah.
Of New San Francisco to go get a package in Chicago. So she's got to drive. So he's got to drive across country. Along the way, he meets what's her face from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Detective Diaz. She's right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see her and stuff. She was like a breakout character in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So
yeah, I've not seen her in anything since then. Yeah.
She was in The Heights, but like briefly.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch it. But yeah, he meets her along the way. They get to know each other. They help each other along the way. They meet different characters and different, marauding cannibals and, other fucked up characters trying to kill them, and they got to fight their way there and back. It is, for the most part, I had a lot of fun with it. It didn't take itself seriously. It was very campy. It was very violent. I did like the action. My main thing is I thought there was some lulls for me. I thought
there were some filler episodes in there, definitely.
Yeah, there was a few episodes that could have, that I kind of just like checked out on and like started, folding clothes and doing my laundry and shit. Some of the jokes landed, some of them didn't. And then I didn't watch it in one sitting. It took me a couple days to get through them all. But when the action, especially the car action, when the car chases, and those were dope. I really dug on those, especially the last couple episodes where it's like the big car battle.
The big part, and it was like the game. Yeah, for what little part I do remember about the game, that was the game. So yeah,
when they're going through the amusement park, and then there's the big giant parking lot with just a big demolition derby with all the cars got weapons and missiles. Like that shit was dope. Yeah, the last few episodes I like really dug on. And then there, like you said, there was a couple of filler episodes that were just but I think this could have been a 90-minute awesome flick.
Honestly, I thought that's what it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be a whole TV show, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they wanted to make a TV show, I think they could have cut it down to like 6 or 8 episodes, and it would have been, just get rid of all the, trim the fat. This could have been dope. Like,
well, see,
really
now
dope.
you back to what Disney was doing. The 6 episodes, but yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is this was campy and kind of, you kind of leave your brain at the door. Like you can,
and it was basically forcing jokes. It was trying to be a comedy.
Yeah. I mean, Anthony Mackie, you can totally tell he was just having fun, hamming it up. Everybody was just hamming it up. Was it Samoa Joe was playing the clown guy? What's his name? Clown Tooth, or what's his name? Candy coated clown.
Now, I do want to say this. I have to be canonical. Sweet Tooth. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Sweet Tooth is the car. Needles Kane is the scary clown guy. So
okay,
I gotta say that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell. Like I said, you can tell everybody was just having fun. And it was like just, dumb, stupid, gory, violent fun. That's all the show was. But there was some lulls. It did drag a few times for me. I feel like we didn't need the clown's backstory. I didn't think we needed a bunch of shit.
No, I love the clown backstory.
I mean, it was funny, but
because the thing is, the clown is like the face of this franchise. It's Cause like it's a whole bunch of characters, but he's kind of like the breakout character. So you kind of have to show the clown as much as possible, just to remind people it's Twisted Metal.
When he was on, that's when it was fun. Now, my favorite scenes were with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there was some things. Like you said, there's a few too many episodes that where I just like, it was all right, you know. But I did have fun with it for the most part. I mean, it was totally 90s nostalgia, you know.
Yeah.
So, so the soundtrack, and you know, the CDs, they're going through the mall in the beginning, and
because I think they said
that.
like the world ended in 2000 or something. So that's why
like
everything's
that,
kind of like retro on there.
Yeah, 90s nostalgia. We're moving up. We're through the 80s trend is over. Now we're moving on to the 90s.
Right, where everybody remembers the 2000 and everything sucked before then. So yeah.
Yeah. So the 90s is now retro. And the soundtrack, that was my thing. For a show called Twisted Metal, I thought I wished there was a little bit more metal on the soundtrack.
Well, that's the thing. Honestly, like I said, from what I do remember of the game, because I just went on YouTube, looked at the games, the games did feel more metal. Like the games did take themselves a little bit more serious, more horror related. Like it was still twisted and still fucked up, but it wasn't like trying to be, winking at the camera. No, it was more horror, more metal, more fucked up, kind of like that. But I guess you really can't translate that exactly how you could in a TV show. So a TV show for everybody, you kind of gotta lighten up the mood a little bit. So the game's a lot darker than this.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The soundtrack. I mean, you had the bop and that one.
I'm a Barbie girl. Would they torture them?
Yeah, what was that one band that I couldn't? There was a couple songs I was like, oh, I hate this fucking song. You know, there was no metal bands on this. I know they tried to have like a metal, like a score, like the score. You know, it was like trying to be like a more rock sounding, but it was like that digital, digital metal that you make on Fruity Loops and shit. But I just wish, maybe some metal bands, could have been on, on the soundtrack. But overall, I had a good time with it. It wasn't great, but I did chuckle a few times, and the action was cool. When the car battles are cool.
Yeah. Missiles shooting all over the place, stuff like that. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. Like I said, it reminded me of the game. Like the part that I do remember. Like I know very little about the game, but what I do remember about the game, the show, when it was working at its best, did remind me of those parts. So
like some of the car designs, like, oh, I remember that car, and the ice cream truck, and even the semis and stuff. And there were some interesting ideas. I did like that the car, the convoy. I like how they sort of, they built a city out of
like semis,
and semis, and they rolled, and like it was like they had a little town inside a bunch of semis that were constantly driving. I thought
it just rode everywhere and everything. So
it had some neat ideas. It just it was just a little. I think if I had my druthers my way, this would have been a 90-minute movie, easy in and out, and it would have been dope.
I agree with you with that. I completely agree with you with that. Yeah.
But I'll give.
Okay, let me ask you this. Like I said, it definitely set up a season 2.
Yeah.
Would you watch a season 2?
Maybe. I mean, I suppose maybe. I mean, if I had nothing to do, so I
Yeah, I did like the fact that the episodes were 30 minutes. So they were cool. Just get in, get out. If they were hour piece, I would have been like, I can't do this. So yeah. But 30 minutes they were in and out. So yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I never finished the Lord of the Rings on Amazon. Like every episode was like 2 hours and shit. It's like watching a movie every week and shit. Like I just didn't have time. I fell off it. I didn't mind. I'm shitting on the show. I mean, I was digging what I was watching.
I'm shitting on the show. So
did you watch it all?
I watched it all. That show fucking sucked. That's just me. But yeah.
Like what I saw was okay, but then I'm like, God damn. It's like, that was right when I started moving and shit. I just fell behind. Like, oh shit, I'm like 3 episodes behind Lord of the Rings, and that's like 5 hours.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
Like, oh well.
Oh man.
But I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It was fine.
You know what? I'm gonna go step up. 3.5 out of 5. That's what I'm giving it. Because I can tell the way I feel like I liked it a little bit better than you did. So yeah.
Mhm.
But 3.5 out of 5. It was entertaining, something to do for the weekend. And like, I ain't got shit to do. Let me just cut this shit on. It was that.
Yeah.
30 minutes just flew by.
Yeah,
That was
and it does pick up towards the later episodes. Once
the plot starts moving.
Yeah.
We get it. They falling in love like that. Yeah, that's cool. Like they blow shit up. That's what we want to see.
When they fuck in the ball pit.
That was funny. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh yeah. All right. So you know what? I've never done fucked in the ball pit twice. Oh yeah. All right. Moving next to our podcast. Like I said, it's Comic Bullies. We're talking about comic books, and we're gonna jump into it. And Eli, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okie dokie. What should I do?
What to do?
I got like Ghost Riders. Like
okay.
There's like 3 Ghost Riders.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't do Danny Ketch. You didn't do Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah, there was like a bunch of. I did read Danny Ketch.
Eli, what are your thoughts on?
Oh, how long we got?
You find out when he does Saw Patrol. There you go.
My thoughts on Saw. Okay, I haven't seen a Saw movie in a while. I haven't even seen all the Saw movies. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of the Saw franchise. And here's the story time. I saw the first Saw movie with Anthony from Geek Sabs, and he had already seen it. And I was like, hey, I want to go see Saw. He said, I'll see that again. So we went and go and see it. I'm watching Saw, the very first Saw movie, directed by James Wan. I think it was his first movie. It might be his first movie.
I think so. Yeah.
First 5 minutes, I turn to Anthony and go, is that the killer on the floor? And Anthony looks at me like, oh yeah.
Because I know he took you there because he wanted to see your reaction. That's why he took you.
Yeah, I was like, So I figured that out in like the first 5 minutes. So I always thought the Saw movies were just okay. I haven't seen them all. I don't even know which one was the last one I saw. I haven't even watched the one with Chris Rock. I remember thinking about seeing it.
Yeah.
And now it's on Hulu. And I've been thinking about watching it. I haven't gotten around to it. But no, I'm not the biggest Saw fan.
Well, the main guy, they killed him in the third movie.
Yeah, but there's some kind
somehow
of cult or
he keeps popping back up in these movies.
Yeah, there's some kind of cult of Saw or some shit going on or something. I don't know.
No, it's him. He still keeps popping up. Like how?
I don't know. I don't know the lore. You know who does know the lore?
Who knows?
Ogar, Eric.
Why am I not shocked? Why am I not shocked at that?
He loves those movies. You should ask Ogar from we didn't talk about
we were, but since the cat's out the bag, since we're in the comic section anyway, we'll go ahead and go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and talk about it. Get Valiant. Like I said, we got to give a shout out to Get Valiant. Like I said, they have officially retired the podcast. It's done. That's it. It was on the Outrated Connect with just like us in this Geeks and Comics. They're done. Ogar was on there. Also, other guys also. I don't know their names. Maybe you know their names. Josh and
there's a couple other guys.
Hoodoo.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But they, some other guys. So shout out to Ogar, Josh, and other guys. Shout out to them. I'll be honest with you. I don't read Valiant at all. I listen to their podcast.
I listen to some too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, for those who don't know, Get Valiant was a podcast strictly about Valiant comics.
That's it. That's all they talk about.
That's all they talked about. And Ogar we used to do a podcast. Ogar was your first host. Shit.
Yes, he started here.
Ogar started the very first CBI. That's back when it was CBI or whatever.
Yeah.
CBI Talks or whatever it was called.
CBI.
I was a guest. I was your all's
Right. I don't know what the podcast was called. It was just, there was that. So yeah.
So so Ogar was, and then I just became what's Valiant.
What's Valiant Comics?
It's another comics publisher. They have their own separate universe.
Bloodshot. He's from
Bloodshot. Yeah.
Their Bloodshot movie review was hilarious.
Oh, they loved
It
it.
was hilarious.
They loved it.
No, they hated it, but they couldn't say they hated it, so they had to like dance around it. So like, I need to watch it like 8 more times before I can give an honest opinion about it. That's just hilarious. Man.
Well, that was their first movie, you know.
That was the first movie, so they didn't want to shit on it because they couldn't shit on it because they had so many connect. Because they actually like knew that. Like we talking about Marvel and DC, these people don't know us. They don't know us. The Valiant people knew them.
Yeah.
So they couldn't really shit on Valiant because they had those connections. So
yeah,
it was
had,
hilarious.
like, creators on their show, and
yeah, like the people that made Valiant was on their show interviewing. Like I think like what's the dude, the Power Ranger guy, John Frank, the White Ranger.
Oh,
he did that intro.
He did. He played like Bloodshot. Like
he played Bloodshot. He did
like
the intro to their podcast.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's how deep they were in it. But yeah,
no shit. But Ogar was we all had a podcast with Ogar, and for a while, and then he basically stopped doing this one to go Get Back.
Right. Those earlier shows are so hilarious because of how much Ogar and I disagree on everything.
Oh,
that's why it was so hilarious when you go back and listen to it. You're like, this shit isn't gonna work, but it's fun while it's not gonna work. It's basically watching a car crash. That's what it was.
Y'all want to laugh at something? Listen, if it's still around, if you can find it, listen to the BVS episode.
Oh shit. I'm gonna find it. It's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, because it's just all of us yelling at each other for like 3 hours. Because like he loved it, but we hated it, but for different reasons. Like what I liked about it, you hated, and vice versa. And he loved the movie. He just loved
everything about it.
And we just yelled at each other for 3 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let's break no time. That was
Shout
good
out to Ogar, man.
Shout out to Ogar. If y'all can get some of the old go get Valiant podcasts, look them up, listen to them. They're good. They were great. So yeah. Now back to comics. What were we talking about again?
What was I talking about? Oh, Saw.
Okay.
But no, I haven't like back to Saw. Yeah, Ogar loves Saw. But I get it. I mean, I'm a little older. I get that Saw is like the millennials, like Jason or Freddy flicks. You know what I'm saying? I grew up during
personally, I only like the first one. The first one, that was my shit. The other ones, I like, okay, y'all kind of running this shit into the ground, but whatever.
This first Saw movie?
Hell yeah, I love the first Saw movie.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I thought they're okay. Like I said, like I said, after a while, they got a little redundant for me. It's all right. That Chris One run Spiral, whatever it's called. Oh,
I'm
so
not.
He watched the Chris Rock Saw movie.
And to me, they kind of blend all together. I don't know who was in what. I know Donnie Wahlberg was in one of them, and I don't know which one.
Donnie Wahlberg, that's right. But yeah, I mean, it had some cool gore and some brutal scenes that I thought were all right. But I just, I just fell off them. I haven't seen all. I've like Final Destination. Haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen what are these Wrong Turns and these newer franchises, horror franchises. I haven't. I'm a little older. Yeah, like back when I was like coming as a teenager. Yeah, I watched all the Freddy movies and Jason movies.
And Final Destination is my shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I love I love that whole franchise. Matter of fact,
you know the lore.
I don't know the lore. I'm not that deep into it, but I will say this: that second movie has traumatized everybody my age. Nobody my age will drive behind a pickup truck that has like the log truck. Nope. I'm driving around that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those. Haven't seen them all. But yeah, that's my thing with Saw. I mean, they were just okay. So I'm behind on Saw. So yeah, sorry to. I know I say I'm a big horror guy, but I'm an old horror guy.
Well, it's like saying you're a comic fan, but you don't like all comics. I mean, it's a wide genre.
Yeah, so. I mean, there's certain movies that I'm just not into. I'm not into the supernatural horror. I find ghost stories and haunted house movies kind of boring. That's just me.
Slashers are more your thing, right?
Yeah, slashers, monsters.
Monsters,
physical horror.
You gotta grab it.
Yeah, that's what I'm into. Like, I had to watch all the Conjuring movies because my kid was into those.
Was it Shaman's Tears and what?
No, not Shaman's Tears was on Image, I believe.
What are y'all talking about? Y'all, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Shaman's Tears, it was a shitty fucking comic with a native superhero. And it came out on Image. You can
Hey,
probably find. You can probably
Y'all
find
had
that.
Ripclaw. Y'all can't talk shit. Y'all had Ripclaw.
Yeah, we had Ripclaw. Yeah, but Shaman's Tears wasn't no Ripclaw. Yeah, he was a cheesy '90s Image native character. No, Valiant had Bloodshot, Exo Manowar. Is it Ninjak or Ninja K? I never.
They don't know. They don't know. It's whatever you want. If they made a movie, we would have known.
Harbin. That's
Eternal Warrior.
Yeah, Exo Manowar.
Did they have a dude with a dress that fought robots?
Magnus,
robot fighter.
Robot fighter.
And I'm like, okay, is he a robot that fights or does he fight robots? I'm confused. I don't know.
I think he fought robots.
Okay, why are you wearing a dress and go-go boots? That's what I want to know. I need to find a picture.
I think he was like an old school character that kind of they brought back, to bring back in the '90s or something like that.
Yeah, like he was owned by somebody else.
Yeah.
Valiant had Turok.
That's right.
In the '90s, yeah.
Yeah, and then they did was it Savage or something? Didn't they redo some Turok shit with Savage, or they had something like that? You don't remember that?
I just remember
like just recent, like a few years ago. I think it was called Savage or something like that. Where it was like a
they only had Turok back then. They didn't have Turok like back going forward. Somebody else had Turok after that. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Magnus. This is the only Valiant shit we've ever done on this show. Magnus Robot Fighter. Because this is the weirdest shit. I'm like, I'm not picking this fucking book up, man. What the hell is this?
Onesie. That's not a dress.
That's a dress, man. I'm sorry. That is a dress right here. He has the Beyonce belt on, the bad bitch belt. He's got the go-go boots on. That is a fucking dress. That's it. I'm like, I'm not reading this shit, man. I don't give a fuck how many robots he fight. I'm sorry. We're not Get Valiant. Sorry, we're not.
Yeah. I mean, I sampled a bunch of Valiant titles, and I just, I think the one that got me a little bit was Harbinger, but it just turned into another X-Men.
Yeah, it was just like X-Men. That's all it was.
Yeah, so it's like after a while, it's like, this is just soap opera X-Men shit.
Right, now you didn't like Exo Manowar?
I don't know.
Because it was like Conan and Iron Man put together.
I know. I got a bunch of those like trades and shit. Like I said, I sampled even Bloodsport.
That's somebody else, but I don't know who else. But yeah.
Bloodshot. Bloodshot, Deadpool, Deathblow, Deathlock. The '90s. That's everyone had guns.
But yeah, everybody had those two kills, Strike, Moon, Blood. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Bloodshot was, he was another one of those characters, that was like Ogar's favorite character.
I'm like, he's no different from the other regenerating assassins, dude. There was like 1,000 of them back in the night.
He had shirts. His band, he plays drums in a death metal band. He wrote a song about Bloodsport.
That's why that Vin Diesel movie hurt him. I could tell it hurt him just to watch that movie.
And that Vin Diesel movie, it was like Venom. If it was rated R,
right? But we're not emotionally invested into that character. He's just another Wolverine ripoff dude. But if that's your favorite character and that's your one chance to make a movie, and that's the movie they gave you, you're just like, I get it. Honestly, I get it. So, that one Freddy with the school bus.
Oh, Freddy Part 2. We're on the school bus. Yeah, where he's on the school bus.
Apparently, that whole movie was like a Nazi for like homosexuality. They
say now, the guy that was in it is like, he came out as being gay, and he's like a gay like spokesperson and shit.
Yeah, I watched it. I don't see it, but
I guess you go back and watch it. Yeah, there's a lot of gay undertones and that the gay community embraces now. But I
still don't see it. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
And I'll admit, I rented Part 2 like almost every other day when it first came out on VHS. I lived like in Brooklyn back when it came out. I lived like a block away from a video store, and that summer it came out on video. I rented that shit like almost every other day. Mm-hmm. So that's probably my most watched Freddy movie. Was Part 2. Because I was
you never saw the gay undertones.
No, I mean I was like what? 13 at the time, 12 or 13.
No. Okay. I'm saying not even thinking about it now,
Yeah. But I guess they've it's embraced by the gay community as being like a gay horror movie, and I'm sure cool they got something.
I mean, you could say about any movie. Hell, I saw Spider-Verse Part 2 to me had gay undertones in it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you really want to go there, I mean, you can see it. It's there if you want to see it. But yeah, we're not gonna go there. We'll keep moving.
I'm sorry.
Let's not Spider-Man's the gayest movie ever.
I don't have a good gaydar, so I don't.
I'm just saying it's there if you want to see it. That's all I'm saying. It's there. Yeah. What do we got? Oh,
but shout out to Get Valiant.
Shout out to Get Valiant. What are we talking about? Gay
Shout
Spider-Man.
out to Ogar.
Yeah.
Shout out to Saw. I don't know. What do we talk? We're going comics now.
We don't talk. Hold on. Let me see. And that guy. That's shout out to Magnus Robot Fighter.
Magnus Robot Fighter. A dress-wearing robot fighter.
I guess. I'm waiting for that movie. All right, let's go. Comics.
Okay, I'm up, right? Shit.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Sorry. Let me. Fuck. What am I gonna do? I'll do this first Ghost Rider. Or no. What is this? This is Daredevil. Hey, so Ghost Rider was in a bunch of books this week.
Oh, that's why you meant you read. Okay, I thought you
read
Cosmic.
So this is Daredevil and Echo number 3, right?
Okay.
I can't tell. Hopefully I got the right image. Yeah, because Ghost Rider's Ghost Rider's in this book too. Yeah, Daredevil and Echo number 3. So basically, where to start? Back in the day, back in the 1800s, like in New York, gangs in New York, Daredevil had his ancestor fought in gangs and fought like a cult that was trying to resurrect a demon. And then same thing's going on in the present day, that Daredevil and Echo are fighting. There's missing children, and Demi-Goblin is in the middle of it, So last issue,
Demi-Goblin, the main bad guy of this story.
Yeah, they've been fighting Demi-Goblin. He's been kidnapping kids, and they're basically trying to sacrifice, to raise, it's some demon shit. They're trying to make a sacrifice to open to resurrect a demon or whatever. And this one, Ghost Rider shows up and tags along with Echo and Daredevil, and they go to the church that the ritual is happening at. They start fighting, but it turns out that in order to kill the demon, I can't remember the rules now. In order to kill the demon, they need to resurrect the demon or something, and Daredevil, basically Daredevil sacrifices himself, and Echo. So Daredevil dies again.
Worse than Kenny from South Park. Okay.
Yeah, you killed Matt. You bastards.
You bastard.
So yeah, Daredevil's on the Echo like basically stabs him on the altar, and that's where it ends. So this is okay. This is, it's all right. The art's really cool. There was a lot, the action showed up, but there's not much. Ghost Rider kind of showed up and didn't do much. I don't know. But what I found funny is, and this is, I don't know, and I'm a Ghost Rider fan, so I don't know. I don't know. But I posted this on the page, and there's a bunch of responses already. So Echo somehow hears Ghost Rider talking. Now we know Echo is deaf.
Right.
And she can read lips. But Ghost Rider's talking. And he ain't got lips. So
maybe his soul is speaking or something. I
don't
know.
That's what people are saying. Well, maybe his voice is like projecting into the people's heads or something. I don't know.
Because he doesn't have lips. So he can't
doesn't have lips.
So he can't talk anyway. So it's got to be something to it. So that's my thing. So I'm not going to go on a limb and say that. I'm going to say that.
I traumatized you. How? What did I do?
What you do?
With this book? So that's just, I don't know. How does Echo hear Ghost Rider? I don't know.
That's the only excuse. It's like Ghost Rider talks in the astral plane, and she can
like what's that shit called? Osmosis or whatever, or
some shit. I
could
guess
read, like could read his thoughts and shit. Or
yeah, like
psychically-
he's projecting thoughts into her head. That's how he's talking. Like
yeah,
I guess
whatever. I just thought that was kind of funny. Like, hey,
Mhm.
Echo like totally heard what Ghost Rider just said.
So, or maybe the fire enunciates and move lips and stuff. Maybe they should. I don't.
Who knows?
Yeah. gotta be
Who
funny.
cares? Who fucking exists? But it's funny because like in the next panel, like they like Ghost Rider drives off and Daredevil and Echo grab his chains and are like being like towed, like dragged by Ghost Rider, and Daredevil said something, and Echo was like, "I can't really read your lips while we're like being dragged or something." She actually says that to Daredevil, like, "I can't really read your lips while we're being dragged through the air or something like that. So I don't know, that's why I asked that question. So.
I mean,
But other than that, this is go ahead.
I was saying we need to know questions and answers. So.
So this is I'll give it a 3 out of 5. This is just okay. I'm more interested in the stuff that's going on in the past, like the historical, because it's like it keeps jumping back and forth between the stuff that happened in the 1800s and the stuff that's going on in the present. And like there's like I think an ancestor of Echo. There's this other native woman warrior named Creeping Death who's helping Matt's like grandfather, great-great-grandfather, or whatever he is, back in the day. So they teamed up, and she got sucked through the portal or whatever back in the 1800s, and she came through the portal in present time. So while Daredevil and Echo are fighting Demi-Goblin and all this shit, that native warrior chick comes through the portal, and she's the one that says someone has to sacrifice them to destroy the demon. And so Daredevil, that's when well, I'll do it. And he jumps on the altar, and Echo does it, and so yeah. But it says to be continued, and Daredevil's on the cover, so who knows?
Because I guess there's 2 more issues left in this run.
Something.
But
I
the thing, if it does good, they're gonna keep the run going. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think this is the only 4, 3 out of 4.
Oh,
So I think
3 out of 4, okay.
next issue is the finale. So,
Okay.
but like I said, this has just been okay. Yeah. So,
Cool. All
3
right.
out of 5.
All right. So first book I'm going to do is X-Men Gala #1. Okay. So this is the big deal. This is the one we've been waiting on, the Gala, because they always do a Gala. And every time they do a Gala, it's always some big earth-shattering event that happens here. And yes, this one is no different. Eli, let me ask you this. Are you familiar with the Mutant Massacre?
Don't think
It's
so.
back in the 80s with the Morlocks. Basically, Sabretooth went down, found the Morlocks, and basically just went Jason Voorhees on them, and they called it the Mutant Massacre. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now, this book is the Mutant Massacre Part 2. So,
Okay.
yeah.
At the Gala, huh?
At the Gala. Yeah, so we're going to go into it. So, and it's a meaty book. It's about 80 pages in this motherfucker. So, yeah, let's go to it. Yes. Don't worry. I'm not going to take that long with it. I'm going to get to the meaty parts of it. But main thing, what you need to know is that the book starts off with Kamala Khan has been resurrected in Krakoa.
Of course.
Because, of course, that's what happened. Why is she resurrected? Because the mutants have found out that she is a mutant, but she is also an Inhuman. She's both. How is she both? Because when she got infected with the Terrigen Genesis,
Terrigen Mist.
Terrigen Mist. Thank you. The Terrigen Mist. She got infected with that before her mutation kicked in. So that's how her Inhuman power. Because if she had got that after she was a mutant, it either wouldn't have worked on it or it might have even killed her. So that's why her Inhuman power came. But what they're telling her is that her mutant powers have never kicked in. Oh, and this is Jumbo Carnation. His mutant power is fashion design. That's his thing. So yeah. He's basically measuring Miss Marvel because they're like, Miss Marvel, you're back. We need to get you fitted for the Hellfire Gala tonight. And she's like, whoa. I don't want to introduce myself as a mutant. And the X-Men trying to tell her that, yeah, about that. It's kind of a package deal. See, we didn't just bring you back just cause. the mutants have a bad reputation right now. Meanwhile, everybody loves Miss Marvel. So if Miss Marvel, comes out as a mutant, that's good press for us. It's a political move to bring her back as a mutant. Because Miss Marvel, because if you don't say that you're a mutant, I mean, we can stick you back in the ground if you want, because nobody knows you're back. She's like, okay, let me think about it, So that's the thing. And she doesn't know her mutant power. We all know her mutant powers. It's that light shit. You know what it is. Anyway, we got the X-Men Gala. It's starting. It's already going on. Like, so you got Jumbo Carnation down at the bottom kissing his boyfriend. Everybody starts freaking out. Calm down about LGBT representation in the X-Men. Because guess what? Everybody in the X-Men is bisexual. Go with it. Just move on. So yeah. So we got the Stepford Cuckoos. They're running the whole thing. They're basically talking. And there's two things happening tonight. They're announcing a new X-Men team, and Forge is announcing a new deal he's planning where he's going to end world hunger and homelessness. That's his plan. That's what they're announcing tonight at the Hellfire Gala. So while they just go on through there, just talking to everybody, they get a news thing that
is Forge drinking.
Is he drinking? They don't show him drinking. No.
Yeah, they better not. Don't get the Indian guy drunk, man. He'll fuck y'all up.
He has a presentation, so yeah.
Party with some natives, man. You fucking. You're gonna have you're gonna have a time.
So Cyclops, So Cyclops got an alert that the treehouse, their base in New York is under attack, so he's left. Basically, Juggernaut is up for joining the X-Men. He's like, yeah, if I'm on there, if y'all vote me in, I'm in there. Then you got Kitty Pryde. Damn, I forgot this about this panel. Anyway, this Kitty Pryde, she's leaning on the gate because she can't go through the gate for some reason. This is going to come back into play later on. Meanwhile, Mystique and Destiny are arguing over each other, walking through the gate, stuff like that. And what else we got going on? So yeah, Miss Marvel is there. She's talking to Professor X, and basically saying the same thing. Look, there's a political move. You got to out yourself as a mutant, because if you don't, we're going to be in trouble. We need you to help us get our PR system back. That's cool. Rogue and Captain Marvel are chilling, relaxing. They had beef for decades. They're cool now, But the main thing, let's speed this up. Point is, let's go to, this panel right here with Falcon, and they just got an alert that Captain America, Steve Rogers, has been taken out. Somebody took him out in DC. They don't know what happened. So all the Avengers left. The Avengers assemble. They run to the gate. They all left, and that's it. So, okay. And Rogue is just like, oh, I'm an Avenger. I got to go with them. So, y'all take it easy. Bye, sugar. She gone. So that's when they start to announce they're about to announce the new X-Men. And the X-Men they announce are, and here we go. Yeah. So you got Cannonball, Sync, and Talon. Talon's just X-23, but older version of it. Prodigy, he's a Generation X, whatever. He was in that Wakanda book with Black Panther. He like the tech guy in there. He's a mutant. Dazzler, she's on the team. Frenzy, another Generation X person. And Jubilee, she's back. And it's the Juggernaut, bitch. So that is your team. Yeah. Holy shit balls. So that is your X-Men team. So let's see what happens to them next. Bam, they get killed. So they're dead. Apparently, Orchis has been planning the Hellfire Gala, and they've been planning their attack the whole time. The Hellfire Gala want to attack them right then and there. So about like 3-4 of the X-Men are dead right now. Like the shitty ones like Dazzler, Jubilee, and all of them, they're dead. They're out of there, And Nimrod, and the reason they didn't detect Nimrod was there because he came from orbit and dropped directly down in Terminal Lives. Meanwhile, Juggernaut and Jean Grey were kind of like thrown out of the building, whatever like that. And Jubilee's just like, fuck you, robot. And he just stomps on her head, just in case, for good measure, make sure she's dead. That's when the X-Men go in attack mode. They try to attack him, and that's when Iceman comes at Nimrod. Now, Iceman is basically an omega level mutant, one of the most powerful mutants, and he can't be killed. He's immortal. But they didn't tell Nimrod that, because Nimrod stabs him with some kind of needle that he got from Dr. Stasis. And apparently, Iceman is melted in the next page. So, yeah, dead, out of there. And they're like, oh, shit, they just killed the most powerful mutant? Like, okay, Omega 2 is down. Where is Omega 1? And Jean Grey's like, right here, bitch. And she's making floating Juggernaut and shoots Juggernaut at Nimrod like a bullet. And he goes right at his ass. Bam. knocks him out of there, and he falls in the next red. And that's when Juggernaut like, oh yes, Juggernaut, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. My suit's so tight, gonna go for his ass. Meanwhile, you have Stark Sentinels. Oh yeah, the Orcus have bought Stark Enterprises and refitted the Sentinels to look like Iron Man suits. So now they're attacking Orcus also all at the same time. They're like, okay, this is too much shit going on. They've been planning this shit the whole time. Oh, and they plan the attack on Captain America also. And that's when Dr. Orcus is there with the Omega Sentinel just dancing. He was like, Charles, I've been waiting to meet you. Yeah, while you've been doing all this shit. Oh, and Charles is like, I'm going to take you out, Dark City. Oh, yeah, I want you to look inside my mind, Charles. Let's both take a look at the same time. And basically showing him what he's been doing the last year. He's been hacking into the mutants' medicine and the mutants they've been giving to the humans to make them better. And they've been poisoning the medicine. As a matter of fact, they have a kill switch to kill anybody in the medicine they're giving, which is pretty much everybody on the planet. And that's when MODOK shows up, and MODOK has the kill switch button to make the humans go crazy. And it basically infects all the mutants, the humans on the island right now. And they just start attacking each other, just beating the shit out of each other, going crazy because the medicine is making them go crazy, the medicine that the X-Men gave them. And they cut it off, and it was like, okay, we're going to cut it off. Oh, yeah, and Kingpin's on the island also because he's a wanted man. His wife is mutant, so he's got asylum in Krakoa. So, and meanwhile, they've hacked into the Krakoan gates where AIM soldiers can come through there now. So it's an all-around assault. Everybody can attack. Everybody's getting fucked up. Everybody's getting taken out. And yeah, they're taking out X-Men robots, and that's when they're like, the X-Men all team up, and it's like, okay, we need to just rush them all at the same time. Let's go. So while they get ready to rush, was that a cool panel? That was a cool panel. That was a cool panel. I missed it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Jean Grey is like, okay, I'm gonna stop everything right now. Y'all done. It's over. Orcus, get the fuck up out of here. And matter of fact, Jean Grey is gonna do some shit to like basically mind wipe all of them to make them realize they never came here. But that's when they got another backup plan. Moira McTaggart. She shows up, and they can't track her because she's a robot. Can't read her mind. So she sneaks on her and stabs Jean Grey right in the throat. Takes her out. And the thing is, oh yeah, and the tree house, it was a trap also. Cyclops paralyzed. So Moira McTaggart takes out Jean Grey, and she stabbed her with a knife that has blight swill on it. It's like this liquid that they found in another dimension that takes away mutant powers. It's temporary, but that's all they need is temporary. That's all they need. So right while Jean Grey is dying, all the X-Men are about to rush at him. And that's when Moira McTaggart like, okay, y'all back the fuck up. Come any closer. I'm going to kill Charles, and I'm going to have MODOK kill every human on the planet. Everybody's going to blame you for it. So Charles, make them back the fuck up. So he does his mutant powers and make them back up. And he's just like, okay, Orcus, look, y'all took us out. I surrender. I'm done. It's over. So what are the terms? They're like, okay, here are the terms. I want every mutant to walk through the gates and get off this planet right now. Every single one of them. And if you don't do it, if I see one mutant here, I'm going to kill one human. If I see 2 mutants, I'm going to kill 10 mutants. If I see 3 mutants, I'm going to kill 100 humans. Because I know you X-Men love to multiply by 10, so that's my terms. So y'all get the fuck off my planet. And then Charles is like, I don't know if I can make all of them do it. He was like, well, you better make them do it, otherwise I'll start killing people. Meanwhile, Jean Grey got some shit going on with Firestar. She made Firestar tell them you're a traitor. Tell them you're the one that did this, because I want you on the inside with Dr. Stasis. And if they ask who put you up to it, say Beast did it. So yeah. All right. So that's what she do. So she kind of like did some mind thing with Dr. Stasis to make him think that he recruited Firestar to betray the X-Men. Meanwhile, Professor X does his mutant power to make all the X-Men walk through the gate. But not all the X-Men walk through the gate. The ones that he trained to resist mutant telepathy, they're resisting, like Nightcrawler and all the other X-Men. They're resisting him. They won't walk through the gate. Oh yeah, Mother Righteous does some shit where she actually traps the Atlantic, traps them. So all the mutants walk through the gate to wherever we don't know where they walk to. They're just walking out of here. Meanwhile, the other X-Men, they resist and they're like, no, we're not going to do it. Professor X trained us not to do this. We're not going to walk through the gate. So they're cursing him. Forrest doesn't walk through the gate, and Professor X is just like, damn, Jean Grey's dead skeletons on the ground. Professor X is screaming at himself because he's making his mutant, people just walk through the gates and they don't want to walk through the gates, but he's making them do it. What else we got? Yeah, Cyclops been taken off because he's paralyzed. He knows the trap. Jean Grey is like fading away, even though her body's a skeleton, but she's about to like completely fade away. The treehouse on fire. Jean Grey sends a message to Wolverine. Wolverine's not at the party. He's out doing Wolverine shit. But she's telling him, Wolverine, before I die, I just want you to know I always loved you. And that's when all Orchis, like deadliest killer assassins, show up right behind Wolverine at the same time. But Wolverine, when he hears that they killed Jean Grey, he's gone. He's out of there. Wolverine is no longer here.
Berserker Rage.
You got Berserker Rage Wolverine right now. So you can be the best that Orchis have. Wolverine doesn't care. He takes everybody out in like seconds. I'm pretty sure this is from his book. I didn't read it. Whatever. Everybody's dead. So, yeah. So they walk through the gate. And Exodus, everybody that won't walk through the gate, Exodus is making them walk through it. So he makes the 5 all walk through the gate to protect them. And, yeah. And he supposedly kills Mystique, but we know she's not dead. She basically gets swept away from the river and just walks away. But she'll pop up sooner or later. So, yeah, so those are the X-Men. You're like, why the fuck you stinking mutants are still here? You're like, get the hell out of here before I kill everybody. And that's when they get teleported out of there by some mutant chick named Lord or something like that. Moria tries to kill her before they get out of here. She stabbed the wrong guy. And right before they can stab another one or shoot her, Kingpin snaps one of their necks. So Kingpin actually saves them. He's like, can I hitch a ride with y'all? Yeah, come on with us. So they teleport out of there to the old Hellfire Club base. So that's where the remaining mutants are now. And they're like, and Kingpin's with them too. And they're just like, but they can't teleport back over there because the one that teleported there, she got shot on the way there. So she's dead, And it's like, well, damn, we're stuck here. Well, can we at least walk? And MODOK is doing some shit to the gates where they can't even walk back through the gate. Oh, and Juggernaut's head was bashed in, like his helmet bashed in by Nimrod. He's like, yeah, I'm done with him. So, oh damn, he fucked up. Juggernaut's got blood, or like a trail of blood walking past him. Yeah, Juggernaut's dead. Okay, never mind. Okay, so and they're about to go back through the gates, but they can't go back through the gates because what's his face did something to him. MODOK did something to the gates, so they can't even walk through the gates anymore. And that's when Professor X realized that they didn't walk through the gates. He can't hear any of the mutants. They're all dead. All the mutants are dead. They walked through some gate that they don't even know they walked through. And they just killed all of the humans there. And they're going to blame it all on the mutants. So, yeah. But meanwhile, Rogue is there. She pops up. She didn't follow the Avengers. She just stayed by to see what's going on. So she ripped Moria in half, grabbed Charles, and got up out of there before everybody could kill him. So he got the hell up out of there. And that's when Professor X telling him, like, I can't hear any of the mutants. I thought they were going to Mars or Racco, but they didn't. For all I know, he made them walk to the sun. Every mutant is dead. So he takes them to the other Krakoa island nobody knows about and just leaves them there while she goes somewhere else. And yeah, Professor X just sits there crying. Like, damn, every mutant is dead. I killed them all. They made me kill them. Avenge them. Oh, the end. Fall of X. Meanwhile, bonus ending. Kitty Pryde can now go through the gate. In. So
okay.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know where she at. I don't even know where she is. She might be back there with the other people or may not be. I don't know. So that's the book. Every mutant is dead. To be continued. So I thought they were pretty funny. Like they had introduced the X-Men team. It was a shitty X-Men team. Then it would kill like immediately. I thought they were pretty funny. So, but yeah, that's the Hellfire Gala. I don't know what you can do with the X-Men after this. Not everybody's dead. You didn't have to fight. You can't even resurrect them anymore. So, but they'll figure something out. So, yeah. All right. So, so what you got next?
What's your score, yo?
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it was shock value. So the first time I read it, it was shocking. Now I'm reading it again, just right here at this point. I'm like, okay, it wasn't as shocking as the first time I read it, but the first time it was shocking and funny watching him do all this stuff. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I got. So, what you got next?
Okay, I'll do Ghost Rider number 16. Another Ghost Rider book.
Another Ghost Rider book. Ghost Rider. Oh yeah, we every book we're doing is Marvel today. I just noticed
so
that.
No Night Terrors, I guess.
Did they come out? I don't even know if they came out.
Night Terrors. That's all they got now. Is Night Terrors.
Oh well, they know. I'm ignoring that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, Ghost Rider number 16. We're taking a break from the normal storyline where Ghost Rider's in hell trying to find Danny Ketch and
Let me ask you this: is it a different artist on the book than normal?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Okay.
Because this is dope. This was dope. It's still dope, but this is like more like a one shot that's kind of, I think, sort of setting up where they're going.
I bet you it's a different artist than what's normally been on the book.
So basically this we have all three Ghost Riders. We have Johnny Blaze, Danny Ketch, Robbie Reyes. They all show up in this. Turns out some mysterious figure known as the Hitchhiker has been going around. It can basically rip off people's skins. Remember that from Blade last week?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this Hitchhiker demon guy can do the same thing. And he's somehow possessed every Ghost Rider. Blaze, Ketch, Reyes, at some point in their lives. He possessed a Ghost Rider and did something. Like went out and basically destroyed like these other demons to take over. Because he's setting something up. And it turns out that he is in cahoots with that government agency that was working on the supernatural things that were that FBI agent, the goth chick, Talia Road, that's running around with Johnny Blaze right now. Like that agency, that government agency that's specializes in supernatural activity and has been using that portal to open hell and basically getting Danny Ketch's powers and all that shit. He's in cahoots with that agency, and he's makes some sort of deal with the agent, the head agent involved. And he said he mentioned Orcus.
He mentioned Orcus. Okay.
Yes. So I guess this is all something to do with mutants because this is all setting up that crossover with Wolverine.
With Wolverine, Ghost Rider, still thing happening.
Yeah. So, but this acted like a one shot. Like I said, we took a break from that battle that's going on in the other book, the one that's going on in hell and all that shit. That took a break from that storyline to tell this sort of one shot story about this character that's affected the Ghost Riders, all the Ghost Riders at some point, and he's involved with whatever that government agency is doing and setting up the Wolverine book. So, it was pretty cool. I really dug on it. This is a 4 out of 5 for me. I'm been digging this Ghost Rider run. Benjamin Percy's been killing it. The art is still cool. We got to see all the everyone's favorite Ghost Rider, whatever you like, they're all in. Jenny Blaze, Robbie Reyes, Danny Ketch, they're all in this book. So yeah, 4 out of 5. Cool shit.
Nice. Okay. Did the Danny Ketch book and Cosmic Ghost Rider and do a clean
I could have did a Ghost Rider minute.
Yeah.
I did read the Danny Ketch book. It was fun. It's more that 90s nostalgia. Howard Mackey's writing it. He's fighting the Scarecrow and the broker or whatever. And it takes place.
It sounds like the same guys that he fought back in the 90s run.
Yeah, and it takes place in early days of Danny Ketch getting his power.
Back in Cypress Hill and also.
Yeah, and he teams up with Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze is just Johnny Blaze. He's not the Ghost Rider. He's just a biker dude rolling around with the shotgun that shoots Hellfire, which was pretty cool back then. And yeah, they're just fighting those demons and shit. Yeah, it's fine. I'm still on it. I'm reading. It is a throwback to the old 90s run. So if you're a fan of that, like I was, you'll probably dig it. So
cool.
Well, there you go. Right. I did a review on that.
Well, there you go. Just snuck that in there. All right.
The Ghost Rider minute.
Okay. So last book I'm going to do is Ultimate Invasion number 2.
Okay. I read this as well.
This is Hickman in all his Hickmanness. So all the Hickman you want with this. So yeah. So
he went total Hickman in this.
Yeah. But what you expect? I mean, like I said, he gave it to you. So if you never read a Hickman book, we're gonna break down what a Hickman book is, because this is as Hickman as it gets. This is number 2 of his book where the maker has gone to his own go to a different universe and remade it. Because like I said, he's the maker. So let's get to it. Let's see what we got. All right. So like I said, this is the universe 6160. This is not the regular Marvel universe. This is not the Ultimate Universe. This is completely brand new universe that he can play with however he wants to and do whatever he wants to. And that's exactly what he's doing. So, like I said, what he's doing is, let's catch up with that. Okay. Like I said, he snuck to his own universe. And first thing he did was go to Asgard and struck a deal with Loki to make sure that no Asgardian leaves. So Loki is the king of Asgard. But making him the king of Asgard, he made him destroy the Bifrost. So that means you have to worry about any Asgardians. They're out of here. You don't have to worry about it. They're done. Also, we have the Fantastic Four. He made it happen where the spaceship was delayed a few hours, so they missed the cosmic storm, so they never got their powers. So you got to worry about them. He made it where Obadiah Stane and Howard Stark became business partners. So they never turned on each other, and Howard never died. Howard's still alive.
Howard's Iron Man.
Yeah, and he's an Iron Man. Yeah. Also, he couldn't stop Bruce Banner from becoming the Hulk. He's the Hulk. It is what it is. You just got to deal with it. But he went to.
But he controls. But there's that again Hickman shit, where there's that appendixes or whatever, that little diagram where all the heroes that he listed that. He made a list of all the heroes and what's going on with them. Yeah,
as close as I can get to it.
The Maker memory log. Yeah,
yeah. Basically, he went down the list of because, like I said, the last issue, right at the very end, he took the spider from Peter Parker. Peter Parker was never Spider-Man. And the funny thing is, it's like a domino effect. So if like certain heroes don't get invented, certain heroes don't like. For instance, like the very first one is Jim Hammond. So Jim Hammond is the Human Torch back in the 40s, but Jim Hammond is the body of the Vision. So if Jim Hammond don't exist, Vision don't exist. If Vision don't exist, deep shit that Wonder Man don't exist. Yeah. I was saying like this is Hickman shit. So he's gonna go down the rabbit hole. So yeah, I guess why the name of the book is Down the Rabbit Hole. But yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go even deeper than that. Like I said, this whole book, this whole issue, like I said, we got Iron Man. You expect Iron Man to show up, but it's Obadiah Stane talking to Tony Stark. Obadiah Stane is also black in this. It's weird, but it's not weird. I'm actually explaining why he's black in this universe. And like I said, he's down there. He talks to some chick called Jarvis, but it's not Jarvis. And the first thing to do is ask for a cocktail. Now, the reason I want to talk about this panel is because this panel is mimicking page by page. Let me see if I can find it. Nope. That's a robot fighter. Damn it. Okay. I should have zoomed in a little bit more, but this is from the Ultimates #1. The very first Ultimates back in like the early 2000s.
Okay, yeah.
It's the same panel.
Damn, dude, you're fucking you fucking went down deep, man.
That was saying because when I saw, I like this looks familiar. What is this? So like those two panels right there are the exact same panel, but the thing they swapped it out with instead of Tony Stark is Howard Stark. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. So basically showing how much the maker has like screwed up shit, and that's kind of why Obadiah Stane is black in this book. Because in that panel, it was Nick Fury who's black in his book, who's originally white, but now black, and now Obadiah Stane is black, but now it's all full circle. It all's full circle. But anyway.
Take a bow, son.
I just said I saw that. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing. But anyway, they're friends. They're cool. And they're basically saying they have a dinner date. They got to go to Latveria and do some shit. They're like, okay, let's go to Latveria. We got a business meeting. So they basically talk about how they could do better than what they're doing right now. And they Latveria. So, but this city is also the city that the maker made in his fantastic, more Hickman shit. We're gonna go past that anyway. They're inviting all the superheroes here. Like I said, Iron Man's there. The Hulk is here, and the Hulk is a cult leader. So, yeah, okay. We got.
I was wondering about that because I was like, is that supposed to be is Doom the Hulk or what who is that? Like I know Banner became the Hulk, but like why is he gray and why is he got whatever the fuck he is?
Yeah, because he basically has some kind of cult he controls or whatever. The Hulk cult or whatever. I mean, with all the Japanese, like that's the Silver Samurai right there, there's Sunfire. I think that's Lady Hydra. I don't know about it, but anyway, all the Japanese crime families are together, even Sunfire's not a crime family, whatever. The Rasputins, they're there. So they're there, and then it's when the Maker shows up with 2 henchmen. He's like, "Okay, it's about time. I'm waiting." And then that's when a portal opens up, and you got a whole bunch of Avengers show up, like a whole bunch of them. They just start attacking them, and it's like kill the Maker and kill anybody else that's near also. So they just attacking everybody, just going crazy. So they're attacking everybody, and the first thing Obadiah says, like, "Did you bring your suit?" You're like, "No, you told me not to bring the suit." You're like, "Why the hell you listen to me?" Well, good thing I brought my suit. So Obadiah Stane brought his suit, his Ironmonger suit. So he brought his, and he ironmongers up and just goes to work. He was like, "You stay back while I got this." So he goes through there, and it's an all-out fight with the Avengers versus these guys. And Maker's just looking at them, seeing everything that's going on. And one of the Visions stick their hands in it, like the Ultron Vision. Is it Ultron Vision? I guess so. Sticks his hand through Ironmonger. Ironmonger says, "My suit's about to short out." And before Howard can get there, Obadiah Stane blows up. Boom. Knocks out Stark while everybody's fighting around him. And it turns out there's a dude in that Vision suit, because like I said, that was the suit that we saw right there that's been blown up. He passes out, wakes up, and who's there? The Maker. He like, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. No. So he like, what the hell? He like, "I'm sorry to tell you, but your friend Obadiah Stane is dead." He like, "Yeah, I saw him." "Yeah, too bad. We don't have time no more. I got shit to show you." So he takes the next room, and he shows him the Avengers that he captured, even though Howard Stark doesn't know who the Avengers are. He like, "I don't know who these people are." He's like, "Yeah, they're from the future. They came here to kill me, but I caught them first." So he like, because the thing is, it's like a time loop. I affected them, so they come here to try to kill me and do that. You're like, I don't believe in that time loop shit. That doesn't even make any sense. That's what Howard Stark said. He was like, "Oh, really? Okay, well, I'm gonna make you a believer." So he brings in some people. He's like, "Okay, these people are the other people in the past. They're eventually going to become them, all the people that's changed up right now." And he was like, "Okay, open fire." And so they kill those people right there, shoot them. And when they kill them, they kill the Avengers in the future, because time loop, Terminator 2, all this shit like that. So he was like, "What the fuck did you just do?" He was like, "Do you understand what you just did? You created a time loop. Don't you think that they will come back and kill you like when you're a baby?" He's like, "They can't." Like, "Why not?" "Because I'm not even from here. I'm not even from this dimension. I'm not even from this timeline. If they come and kill me, the only time they can try to kill me is if I'm at my best." He was like, and so that's only the first time. He's like, "And here's the Immortus engine. But the thing is, I don't have this engine working right now. I need your help to get it going." He was like, "Oh, this is a time machine. So you really fucked up, because basically there's nothing stopping them from coming back trying to kill you. This is the first time they did it." He's like, "No, it's not the first time they did it. It's the second time they did it." And then Maker takes his mask off, and he shows them half his face blown off. He's like, "Yeah, they got me the first time." He's like, "How the hell are you still alive?" He's like, "Well, I shifted my brain around to do some shit because I'm Mr. Fantastic. But since I did that, they fragmented my brain a little bit. So I'm not as smart as I used to be. So I can't finish this time machine like I used to. That's why I need your help to do it. I mean, but my brain's going to grow back, but I got to hurry up and do this shit before they come back and kill me." You're like, "Well, why do you need me to do this?" You're like, "Because you're the one who built this machine." To be continued. So,
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah. So, like I said, Hickman, he going to get up his own ass. That's what he does. So, overall, this book was cool. I thought this book was going a certain direction, and it didn't go the direction I thought it was going to go.
Yes, I did too. I thought like Miles was going to be.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, isn't this whole thing about Miles? But like,
I
he
thought
didn't show
Miles was going to be in it, so I was like kind of hyped for that. But then it turned into this. It's just a Maker book. It's the Maker.
Okay.
It's just a Maker book, and he created another universe.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's a whole bunch of shit that happened in this book that I didn't catch. But I'm not even worried about it if I didn't catch it, whatever like that. I'll watch another video and I watched the Geek come. I'm pretty sure they caught it. Nah, I doubt they caught it either. But overall, that's all. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. Like I said, Brian Hitch, his art never gets less than 3.5 out of 5. So I'm gonna give him, credit for the art anyway. Overall, I just thought this book was going to do something different than what it did, but maybe the next book will do something that I didn't think about. So that's what I got there. So all right. So yeah, what you got?
I will do Hulk number 2.
I completely forgot this book was still going. Well, this book started back up. That's what I meant.
Yeah. This is the new Hulk run. taking Hulk back to his horror roots again, like monster movie roots. You know, I mean, let's get serious. Hulk is basically Godzilla in human form.
It's a werewolf story. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah. Jekyll and Hyde, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Created by the atomic bomb, and a bomb, gamma bomb. So basically, he's back. It's Bruce Banner wandering around, sad, trying to keep the Hulk at bay so he doesn't fuck too much shit up. He went to a town, fucked some shit up, met some teenage girl who's, her father was abusive, so she's tagging along with them, and they kind of meet, and they're, she's talking about how she, wants, how she admires the Hulk, Of course, Bruce Banner's like, you're not safe around me. You got to go and all that shit. But then they get picked up by a cop. They're like, they're basically sort of out in the woods, trying to sleep out in the woods. And then a cop shows up and basically, hey, vagrants aren't allowed here. And plus, it's not safe. Something happened in town. The town's destroyed. The diner blew up, blah, blah, blah. You're not safe. I can take you to someplace safe. Takes him to, it turns out that the cop is some sort of zombie guy. Takes him to a zombie church where these zombies are worshiping some demon. So that's what's been going on. In the last issue, the mother of demons or the mother of monsters, did we confirm that it was Lilith or not?
You said it was another chick, not Lilith.
Mother of monsters?
Yeah.
I don't know. She has basically unleashed all the monsters on the world to go get the Hulk. They're after the Hulk. So that's basically the essential overlying plot of this arc is all the monsters are after the Hulk. And so this cop turns out to be some sort of zombie that takes them to a church where a bunch of zombies are having a revival, a sermon, and they are trying to resurrect some monster, and they need to sacrifice somebody, and they grab Bruce Banner and throw him on an altar. So again, we got Ghost Rider and we got Daredevil getting sacrificed on an altar.
It's a theme.
A theme this week. And now Bruce Banner's on an altar, and they basically, try to sacrifice Bruce Banner and stab him. But it's Bruce Banner. And he turns into the Hulk right at the end.
Oops.
So this is the last panel. Hulk's out, and it says to be continued. And this issue is okay. I like the horror element. I like the atmosphere. I like the art. I like the whole all the monsters and shit. It's just the church scene went on a little too long. All this conversation about that churchy speak. They're
that's the same guy that's doing the Superman book, and he's really on that also in that book, that whole world thing. The Southern gospel, sort of conversation, dialogue. Yeah, he's on it. He wrote that book, The Last God. That's this guy.
Yeah, and that went on. I can appreciate it, but it felt like it went on for a long time. First, they're at the church. They're having the sermon. They're preaching the sermon, and then the Hulk. They show up with Banner and the girl, and then they talk some more shit about deliverance and shit like that. And then they put them on the altar, and then they recite the passages, and it's just all this Gothic Bible speak that got a little tiring for me.
This
then
guy is wordy. This book is wordy, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's okay, Hulk, come on, Hulk, and then Hulk shows up, but then
that's their guy. That's their guy.
Yeah, right at the end, Hulk's out, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, I guess next issue we're gonna see him whoop some zombie ass.
Or he's gonna contemplate it, but pontificate on some other shit,
Yeah, I thought this was okay. Yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It was a little. Like I said, I liked everything. I just felt it was a bit of a lull in the middle during that stuff, and I was just like, okay, come on. I get it. Yes, So that's about it. But I still like it. I still like the book. It's just this particular issue, lost a little steam. That's all. Because the first issue was awesome. I love the first issue. So, but yeah, this one's a 3 out of 5.
Cool. Like I said, I'm booked out because those books took too much out of me. So.
Yeah, I guess I'm booked out too. I mean, I read that Predator #5, which was pretty cool. It was the end of that story arc, and
still a Marvel book, cool. So still on track, on target.
Still cool. I'll at least share the art. I mean, the art is still cool. This panel with the Predators. If I can. But yeah, it's the last issue in that story arc where they were traveling back in time, or whatever the story arc where the Predators grabbed a bunch of like warriors from different times and stuck them on the preserve planet, on that reserve planet or whatever, and then they escape, and that chick from this arc who she knows all the Predator weaponry, and
she's been in like the other books, and
they steal her ship and she has to fight and take it back, and that's what was basically. But it was all right. It was pretty cool. I don't dislike it. This book gets a little wordy with all of the tech speak. But yeah. Other than that, I'm booked out. I read Ultimate Invasion too.
Okay. Well, listen this long. Definitely like, share, subscribe. If you listen longer than 30 seconds, we appreciate you. You help the algorithm. Put us out there into the etherverse and anything like that. Like I said, next week, Evo. I gotta talk about Evo. That's what I'm talking about, Evo the whole time. This is actually the biggest Evo ever. Most people have never signed up for this one, so it's gonna be crazy. I guess what's going on. I'm announced. Now I might even live stream it. Can I live stream it? I think I can.
Live stream.
I think I got to contact Comcast. I mean, Capcom before I can do it. But a couple days before I do that, I'll see how they go.
Like Twitch it or something like that?
I think so. I think Twitch? I do, but I think I got to contact them to get their permission before I can do it. But I'll see. Or I might just do it. It's just fuck it. I don't know.
I'm sure it's going to be on Twitch. Is there any way you can
it's
share
gonna be on
link?
Twitch. Yeah, it's going to be on Twitch. I can share it on link. Share the link. But I'm thinking I might like live stream it and like comment at the same time while it's going.
I'm sure there's ways to do that. You just
But I mean, do it without getting in trouble. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I'm sure everyone's gonna. I bet everybody's gonna do it too.
Everybody's gonna do it. Everybody's gonna have their own channels like that. So we'll figure out how to do it. But check it out next week if you want to see what we got going on. Until then, this is Leroy.
This is Eli.
And Eli said a Goku could beat that chick. So yeah.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see who